Top of the top. Let's go. We up. Back at it again, y'all. It is no news. It is nothing. This was a day to take off. It's nothing. There's nothing going on at all. It's nothing. Why I say that? Because it's only one topic, like I've been telling you guys. So if I did not talk about this topic, it will be no topics, because this is the real topic. All right. So whether I want to talk about it or not, I'm just going to be very professional, and we're going to look at this for the last time. Top of the top. Good morning, everybody that's up. Salute everyone that's up. So I don't want to judge them. Family, I do not care about people. I don't care about celebrities like that. I'm just saying that because I just want everybody that love entertainment to just calm down now. You know what I'm saying? From the stupidity in the chat room, comment, like the love you guys have for them is just disgusting now. I actually got more love for Jay-Z and Beyonce than stupid fans. That's how real the shit is. That's how real it is. Why I say that? Because it's not personal. It's just that people think I'm not supposed to speak about them like everybody else. If Jay-Z from Brooklyn, right? Well, he already know how it go. In Brooklyn, we laugh and joke. We do it. We do a whole lot. So he shouldn't take it personal. It is what it is. But the fans, they take it very personal. But today, all jokes aside, I just want to look at it very professionally. You guys will look at it as well. We're going to look at this on this channel. First of all, we're going to look at the facts. This stuff about them taking out the second mortgage, it just keep coming around. It keep coming around. Now, this is my assumption today. I assume something going on with their finances. I assume, I'm not saying it has nothing to do with them being broke. Some telling me some of their money got frozen or they can't access certain. Some just telling me it got something to do with some type of lock. Because I'm just looking at everything. Not one. I'm looking at the London situation. I'm looking at the casino. I'm just looking at all these different things. There's nothing going in their favor, but I also know reality of frozen assets. Then you can be your own judge and look at why they take out the second mortgage. Then we're going to look at somebody else. That all you have to know is, family, is other people that are not doing the stuff they're doing. It is many other celebrities that are not taking out second mortgages. So we're going to look at it. We're just going to get into it. Let's go, y'all. Top of the top. Salute everybody that's up. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right. Go inside Beyonce and Jay-Z's $135 million Bel Air mansion with 4 pools and bulletproof windows and a helipad. So, see how celebrities live, right? You see how they live? So, I spoke about this yesterday, prosperity. People don't understand there's a difference between prosperity. When you can't enjoy your life, it's not prosperity. That's why it's called peace and prosperity. If you don't have no peace, you don't have no prosperity. It's not called prosperity and peace. It's peace and prosperity. So if you can't even see, they have not been able to achieve no peace these past couple years. You have the proof. And on top of that, he's going back to work this summer. That's one thing. Bulletproof. That's for the streets. Jay-Z got a bullet. They had a bulletproof place. But you know, they was in Malibu in California, and he know them fans crazy. But I told you, he's very scary. They're very scary. First of all, we already know that somebody burnt down the one in Louisiana. Maybe this one can't burn down. All I'm saying is bulletproof. The Bel Air mansion, bulletproof. That's for you street people. And he got a helipad. See, that whole house designed, he can run. If anytime y'all would have started the riot in Los Angeles, Jay-Z had it set up where if y'all try to come to his house, they out of there. They got the helicopter on the top. You get it? So let's go. They all live in bunker style, but this is the situation. This is the situation they bought for $88 million allegedly. But this is the home with the second mortgage. So we also gonna look at public opinion. Everybody has an opinion on why they did it, why they didn't, or whatever. Everybody turned into when it comes to Jay-Z and Beyonce news, everybody knows real estate. All of a sudden, people got degrees in real estate. People work for realtor companies, and everybody knows a lot about mortgages. But let's be honest. Shout out to all my homeowners and people that know about this stuff. The same rules apply to everybody when it comes to getting a damn mortgage. Whether you're rich, you got it, or your house costs $250,000, don't matter. The same rules apply when it comes to mortgages. We're going to look at everything simple. No more glorified hip-hop stuff. Shout out to everybody that's up. Let's go. Why Beyonce and Jay-Z took out a second mortgage. Now, y'all know this talk been going on for a minute. It's been going on for a minute, but it's still going around. It's still going around. Here, you got it right here. Money-wise. So if y'all know about money-wise, so I'll tell you, I'm only covering news on them when it's real news. I'm not covering nothing on them from no blogger. But you see money-wise, what's that? Money talk. So grown-ups, let's talk about money. Check it out. 2 days ago, I didn't talk about it. But today I have to because nothing else. And we not letting them off the hook. The plan is for me not to talk about their failure, and that's how I get tricked to let them off the hook. Meanwhile, that's not going to happen because this is real news. I'm not going to make up news. I'm not going to reach. I'm not going to dig. I'm not going to search. This is what it is, money-wise. Only topics on them I will ever speak is from reputable sources. Beyonce and Jay-Z took out a second mortgage, a second $57 million mortgage. So I want y'all to see that these are conversations that are still going on. When we speak about these things, and I said, whenever you see their face, 9 times out of 10 is not going to be good news in their favor. All right? Good. It doesn't matter what it is. Just know, taking out mortgages is not good news. We do that. Regular people do that every day. Take out second mortgages. Then the honest to God truth is people that's smart enough, they don't even want a second mortgage if they don't have to. And we're only speaking about this because of the multi-billion dollar persona. So people say a lot of different things, but my opinion is the money they have, what the hell is that 57? What is that loan supposed to do? All right, and don't say nothing about no damn taxes. Let's go. Let's get into the facts. That's right, monopoly money. That's right, D-Hob. Shout out D-Hob. What's up, D-Hob? That's right, monopoly money. They play monopoly with their life. They don't run the banks. They don't run the banks. They don't run the banks. That's why they also get out of jail for free card. They get all that. Yeah. Key details on the second mortgage. Key details, facts. The amount, $57 million. $57.75 million to be exact. Property. The couple's Bel Air mansion purchased in 2017 for $88 million. Lender reported as Morgan Stanley's private banking division. Now, this is also tied in for those who don't know. It has always been major investors in hip-hop, period. The people that invest in hip-hop, the people that always invested in the music industry are the same people that give out the loans to these artists. All right? So I'm just putting everything simple, taking everything out the spectacle, the glamour and glitz. I'm just bringing everything down to a normal level. People get loans every day. People get mortgages every day. People have to pay money back every day. And that's what we're talking about. Morgan Stanley is a reputable company. They've been doing this thing for years. They're the ones behind a lot of big dogs. They the one. See, okay, when I spoke about nobody's bigger than corporation, no matter who they are, bro, you're not bigger than Morgan Stanley. And that's why you're going to have to go get money from Morgan Stanley. I'm saying this for people that don't understand reality in this world. When they keep repeating the same thing, well, somebody's billionaires. They're billionaires. So they got more money than Morgan Stanley. No, it's just that we go to the bank on our level. They go to the banks on their level. We go to the banks for flats, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom houses, 3 bedroom, 5 bedroom house. You got, you go, we go like that. They go for mansions. Bigger business, bigger loans. You taking out loans for $250,000. Okay, $500,000 on your house. They shit is $57 million. Same shit. I'm only saying that when we talk about this ownership stuff. Now check it out. The lender, y'all know who the big lender is. Thanks, D-Hop. Terms, what's the terms? According to Beaumont Enterprise, a 30-year loan with a 5% interest rate for the first 10 years. Just like any other loan. There you have it. All right, let's go. The question is, we're not even going to get into why now. Let's just go. All right, here go a question. Did you hear about Robert Kraft taking out second mortgages and loans? Another question. Do you believe Jay-Z got more money than Robert Kraft? Or do you believe everything that's in the search engine on the internet? Which one do you believe? Do you believe he has more money? Do you have any proof somebody owns a team? Do you know how much it costs to own a team? Told you they play games. Do you believe Jay-Z got more money than Jerry Jones? Do you believe it? Just say in the chat if you believe it, grown-ups. Do you believe do you believe them put together got more money than Jerry Jones? Told y'all it's been a lot of tricks going on with this money, y'all. Why they don't own no teams? Because trillions to own a team. I mean, excuse me, billions. It costs billions to own a team. The team alone costs billions. You got your proof. It's simple. They don't got more money than Robert Kraft or Jerry Jones. But if you Google some network shit in the engine, it might say they got way more than them cash-wise. The question is, do you believe it? No, the internet, the search engine on Google was for you to believe. All right? You'll never know the real network or the real people. You'll never know that. Just know that part. Just use your brain. All right? If people was making money way before them, how the hell they got more money than Robert Kraft? But I bet you the search engine going to tell you something different. That's right, because you know what? They hide their money. Okay. Y'all heard about those people that's rich? You always heard about them throughout the years hiding money. They never stop hiding money. You know how the rich people hide their money? They don't always they don't post all their net worth. They don't post it all. That's how they hide their money in real life. Got it? Back in the days, they hid money in grounds, in accounts. The rich elite, certain families always hid money. They still hide money. How they hide it now is never saying their true net worth. That's reality, y'all. The Hines family, all these rich royal families, you'll never know their real net worth. So I say, we talking to grown-ups, we talking real talk. Now, Robert Kraft didn't take out a loan. Meaning, you got to compare rich people to rich people, right? That's what we're doing. Monthly costs, combined mortgage and property tax. Payments for the property are estimated $637,000 to $650,000. So the property tax alone, y'all see that? They got a couple property taxes. And like I said, family, you're not rich, but you don't want to pay $6,000 a year on property, do you? $6,000, meaning I'm just saying these bills a bill is still a bill. Whether you got $50,000 in your account, when it's time for you to pay that $60,000 property tax, you got to kick up. You ain't too happy about it, but they got to kick over $500,000 just on the property every year, regardless. That's just that. Now you got to look at the money they kicking out the past 5 years and the money they've been making the past 5 years. Also, this all relates. It's not a coincidence. Everybody's liquidating. We see the other day, DJ Khaled sold his house. Everybody's liquidating assets. In the rap department, these are the things I spoke about. The people in Hollywood already was cashing out their property. They cashed out 21, 22, 23. A lot of people, I feel like, had a clue a crash was coming. They cashed out already. The people that didn't, they stuck in the middle. This is the property of the mortgage, the second mortgage. It's a nice home. But y'all remember they said this about them, right? This would be them if they ain't have all that money. Now, why I'm saying, why I didn't make this, the thing is this. They are doing the same exact thing the average person would do. They're just doing it on a higher level. If we wanted a house right now, we would go through the same exact procedure. And if you had your home and you need some money, which is a lot of people don't know this, meaning I have to be very clear with this and respectful. And I want y'all to get this too. People try to say just because you're not rich or you don't have no money, that does not mean you're not supposed to have the knowledge and information. That's the problem, right? You're supposed to have knowledge and information and learn about these things before you get the money. When you're in this life, you never know if you're going to get rich. You never know if you're going to be okay, successful. It might be 10, 20 years from now, but you might one day be a homeowner. You never know. So it's always good to know these things ahead of time. That's what makes you smarter than the average person. People go get loans every day, guys, and they don't know what they're getting into. So you can learn a lot from this. And what you're looking at is they are doing the same exact thing everybody else would do. Now, people take out second mortgages to take out loans. Instead of going to a low level, you know, they got apps on your phone. You can get a loan. You can get a loan right now from any app. You can get a lot of loans different places. Second mortgage, you just get a loan for yourself. But the key word is the average human takes out a loan when they need the money. Now, I know some people are going to say they doing it for tax reasons, whatever the heck, that's BS. All right? Nope. All right, use your brain. Family, you have money. Do you take out loans when you're already good? You just paid your house off. You going to take out another loan? You just paid your car paid off, your house paid off, your furniture paid off. You paid off the back porch, the top of the roof repaired. You got that paid off. You going to take out another loan after that? All right. Eventually, you're supposed to own some things instead of all these goddamn loans, right? All right. Anyway, I'm saying it for a reason. I just want to keep it real simple. All right, they property tax $650,000. Now let's look at somebody else, the one they love to hate. Let's take a look at Mr. Kanye, because they also forget that Kanye was a billionaire by himself. Him and his wife never put their network together. But if Kanye and Kim was together still, they would have had about the same thing. But the thing is this: Kanye proved to y'all he's a billionaire from those damn Yeezys. We can throw everything out the window Kanye ever did financially. Just know, if he would have went broke, he still would have been rich off the Yeezys alone. That is what did it. And you have to remember this. Jay-Z and them was in the game way before Kanye. Now let's look at Kanye. When I told y'all media magic, media games, your people control the media. Y'all all watch Bozo TV, and now you're going to get it clear once again. They have always tried to trash Kanye. Let's see the facts if Kanye West been taking out goddamn mortgages behind our back. Kanye West, remember the Wyoming property? Well, guess what Kanye did? He already cashed out. Told you, you're never going to know success. Let's look at facts. Only you are an idiot when you believe stuff that's not facts. AI technology made it. Where lies, damn, they don't even exist. Fake shit don't even exist unless you entertain it. It doesn't. Let's look at facts. What I put in that engine, did Kanye West, see that? Kanye West second mortgage. See it right there? I put it in there. Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage on his infamous Malibu home, but rather sold it. Sold it, he cashed out already. Kanye smart. He sold his shit. His house didn't get burnt down neither. He cashed out already, 2024. He sold it for $21 million. After purchasing it for $57, Kanye took a hell of a loss. You see it right there. Kanye took a loss for $30 million on property. He ain't take out no mortgage. He said, fuck it, I'm going to take this loss, whatever. Y'all can have it. Bingo. Took the loss, accept it, move on. That's business, y'all. That's business. You're going to take losses. In hip-hop rap, they're going to make somebody going broke. No, it's called losses and gains. It's just that when somebody else taking a loss, they don't want you to know. It's right here. So Kanye showed you. He took a $30 million loss on his property. That's one. That's just one. He sold his Wyoming property, cashed out off that. He cashed out off his home. But look, he still walked away with $31 million. So my point is this. The buyer was Bellwood Investments. A company bought his Malibu home for $57 million. Hold up. No, they bought it for 21. Let's get the facts. Kanye West took a $36 million loss on his Malibu home. He sold it to an investment firm. There you have it. He sold his Wyoming property, meaning you have the facts. Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage. He's not, you got it? He's enjoying his money. It is what it is. A loss is a loss. He ain't trying to fight a loss. Dr. Dre already sold his shit. He just sold his home. See, told you before, the smart ones going to sell so they won't go broke or they won't be in no shenanigans. But also Kanye never portrayed himself as just the richest guy, so he don't got to play media games. Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage. Now, you ask yourself, why? You ask yourself, why did the other couple take out? Guys, Kim Kardashian's a billionaire. Rihanna's a billionaire. It's more than one. You have proof of more than one billionaire. Go check to see if they're taking out loans. That's all you got to do. So that's all you have to. It's very simple. You can listen to idiots or you can find out for yourself. All right? Meanwhile, he did have the land. He did have the purchase. But remember, he got in all that smoke. He had to get rid of that land. Remember, the plan was he was going to build all those warehouses. See? So when I tell you a lot of these things happening, it's not for poor people. It's for rich and poor people. Rich people was also doing too much in the eyes of some. Just know this part. This the land Kanye said he was going to build some things. This was he wanted to put them warehouses at. Bingo. Then you going all that drama happened. Long story short, he sold all his property. And now you got what I said? I said, family, why they going to the UK? It's a lot of property right here. All right. Then another thing is what? They tried to get things done in the UK. It didn't pan out right. All right. So what people don't get is they could be going through some things financially, but it don't mean they're going broke. It could be a situation with certain money they can't access. We don't know. Something's going on. That's all you got to know. Now, when you start seeing other people in their bracket doing the same thing, then that's when you can say, okay, no, it's just that it's their turn. Maybe they had pride. It's like this. Maybe they had pride like a long time ago, right? Because this is what we got to all look at. This is mental shit. All right? They already portrayed as the richest couple. So maybe that being that they're the richest couple, they had a lot of pride. When everybody else was selling things, cashing out, maybe they didn't want to do it at that time. Maybe in their mind, we're going to be all right. We don't got to do that shit or whatever. We're not doing it, whatever. Then eventually time goes on and they realize we taking losses. We also know their money is also what? Contracts. So I keep telling you, there's no proof of nothing. But all you got to do is look at this. They keep dealing with financial issues, and it has nothing to do with prospering. I don't care if both of them do 2 sold-out shows and tour for the whole summer. The money they make is still not going to replace the money they've been losing. They lost a $200 Adidas deal. They lost the mansion. That's $400 million. That's money. Money. Meaning that's money we was banking on. That's a loss. Damn it. Got it? Okay, they're trying to build something in London. That ain't working. The casino deal. I had plans on making money off that casino. That's my plans up. Is things get messed up. So y'all know how it go. You might got money, but you don't want to touch that money, so you go touch this money. But my point is you got some shit going on. When you start moving money, you know how it go. You got money, but you like, damn, I got to touch some money I ain't want to touch. That means something going wrong. That's how I look at them. All right? I look at them as inflated numbers, a lot of things. I know they're not broke. I don't look at them like that, but I look at them as humans that got no human wants to keep paying out money and they're not really getting no way off. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to pay a $500 bill right now. Your rent say you owe an extra $500. Your light bill jacked up an extra $300. You don't want to pay that. So when they got to pay, when it's time for tax time, okay, this alone is $600 taxes on that. They got property in the Hamptons, taxes on that. And a lot of things, get it? So they always got to kick out free money. Every month, they got salary, they got things going on. So it's about making money. And my point is that second mortgage, let's go. So y'all got it now, right? Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage on his infamous Malibu home. Entertainment is dead. The people are dying, meaning the people are disappearing. This is what you got. This is what you got left. They're going to crash because they're not making no money. We all dealing with a crash. Media is dead. There's nothing going on at all. Nothing at all in this department because the king and the queen have fallen and everybody under them is done. That's what I told y'all going to happen. Being that they control the whole show, this is why there's nothing left. Nobody on their caliber, nobody nowhere close to their caliber, nobody left. And everybody else stayed out the game too long. So Beyonce and Jay-Z leverage luxury with staggering mortgage on their $88 million Bel Air mansion, report claims. The Bel Air, that's where they live at. So here you have it. The estate is the crown jewel in their $313 million real estate portfolio. So guys, when you hear about their net worth, their 300 million worth of property is part of the net worth. So I keep telling these guys, why people don't get through their head. The grown version is it's like everything else. Their net worth is all of their assets. They got pictures worth money. They got a lot of things worth money, but it don't mean it's all cash. It don't mean it's all bonus. You got it? This is the games that was played. They property 300 million. You got it? They catalog worth a couple million. They got paintings worth a couple millions. They got a lot of things going on, but add them all up. The question is, we still have no facts on all these damn billions. I'm saying, all right? Remember, I can inflate shit. Me and my girl can have 500. I'm just going to give you an example. I can have 500 million. My girl got 500 million. We both got $1 billion, but we still throw sauce on that shit. We can throw sauce because y'all can't prove it anyway. We are billionaires, but we just put a little extra on top. Yeah, we got 1.8. We got 2. Meanwhile, every year they pay taxes, the shit shrink. I mean, I'm just saying, these are just money games and numbers. I'm saying that because they human like everybody else, and they're taking out mortgages like regular people. Second mortgages, all right? I thought you had that much money, you just buy everything. That's what I thought. I thought when you got billions, you just buy everything. Shit, buy the whole street. That's what I thought, man. I thought wrong. I didn't know. Let's go. So check it out. Their portfolio alone is 300 million. That's their real estate, period. It has nothing to do with all the other investments. Don't forget he got money invested in the gym. That's a couple millions. He got money invested in a lot of stuff, but it doesn't mean they just got that strong worth of all cash. When I say all cash, meaning money they can access. Say they want to buy a team. Say right now, okay, this is how you got to, this is how I look at it. Say right now, the NFL say, well, Jay-Z, you know, we got a new team, we're going to come up. The team is going to be $5 billion. You and Beyonce want to buy it? They can't buy that shit. That's what I mean. If they say, Jay-Z, Beyonce, we got a new team and we'll give you a deal. We got to hit 50-50 owners. Y'all just got to come with $3 billion. Can't do that. Y'all also found that out with DT, with Tyler Perry on came together. Told y'all we got to look at the big scheme of money. If they can't afford an NFL team right now. So they got money. You got it? But it's not like they can purchase something over $1 billion plus. See, that's Jerry Jones in them. That's Robert Kraft in them. I'm just saying that because when we're looking at this money thing, all right, let's go. Right here, Malibu mansion and a New York penthouse. So they got property taxes. The couple is reportedly worth around $4 billion. Then you see, then in the bracket, it say $3 billion. Yet they secured a $57.8 million mortgage on the property in 2025, which is last year, right after that Diddy trial, right after Diddy was going to court. And this was after, and also that was during the Cowboy Carter tour as well. Let me find out y'all took out a mortgage to pay for that whole Cowboy Carter tour. Let me find out, because now I'm looking at it different. If that's the case, the Cowboy Carter tour could have supposed to have made all this money. See, something ain't making no sense. If we know we're going to make money, why the hell we going to take out a loan? We're going to make money this summer. All right, that's like, okay, this summer Jay-Z going to make some money. Now, let's say Jay-Z takes out a loan right now. He going to make money. No, let me find out y'all fucking taking out loans, paying for concerts, buying your own tickets, paying for me. Let me find out. It's not making no sense. It's just not. Because last summer, she toured the whole summer. But they took out a loan last summer, a second mortgage. All right. I'm only saying this. Now, the only reason why I'm talking about these things, when I tell y'all I'm not letting nobody off the hook. Y'all, people got it twisted. You got to look at all those years. They kept drilling in my head. They billionaires. How rich they are. How rich. All this money every year. Money. Rich. They rich. They rich. Every fucking year. So that's why we looking at it now. That's it. If they never would have betrayed themselves to be so rich, this wouldn't even be a topic of conversation. It wouldn't. It just wouldn't. Because everybody is going through the same thing. See? Kanye done sold his shit, but he ain't take out mortgages. We just saw DJ Khaled purchase a home for $16 million. He had to sell it for 10. He took a loss. Dr. Dre just sold one of his mansions for $16 million. He took, everybody's cashing out. But being that they portrayed themselves to be so super rich, they're bigger than everybody else. So remember, they don't do what everybody else does. That's why their shit got to be secret. But it's really not. Let's go. Yahoo Finances. Let's clarify this again. We talking finances. Who's speaking on this article? Who's still speaking on this topic, money-wise? You see the solidified check. This ain't low-level news. These are the real conversations about them. Beyonce and Jay-Z took out a second mortgage. Are they going broke? Nah, they ain't going broke. But it isn't such thing as being in debt on your level. We have seen corporations have crashed before, guys. Like it's not like it ain't possible. But they not broke, no. Even if their interest rates were closer to the average, their loans would have still unlocked some key financial benefits for the billionaire couple. So people saying, let's go into it. I've got 99 problems, but a mortgage ain't one. An outstanding liability of roughly $110 million on a single property likely sounds mind-boggling, though that figure is just 2.8% of the couple's combined wealth. They have secured fairly attractive interest rates on both mortgages. According to the Daily Mail, the 2025 mortgage from Morgan Stanley's private bank group had a 30-year term with the interest rate fixed at 5% of the next 10 years. The previous mortgage, meanwhile, was secured from Goldman Sachs at 3.15. Both of those rates are notably below 2026's average 30-year fixed mortgage rate of 6.1. So y'all see this? I'm not a homeowner, but I might be one day. I don't know. You see the beautiful interest rates they get because they down with Goldman Sachs and them. Hey, my smart people, y'all know what this about. I ain't got to break too much. Y'all get it clear, man. All right? They got the hook up of Morgan Sachs, Goldman, and all of them. The same people that I'm not going there. It's very simple. Now, look, family, they got interest rates of 3%, 6%. But they took out two. So basically, the second mortgage altogether is $110 million. Now, this is the question. I don't know about y'all. Something just don't sit right with me. When I owe people for 30 years, I told y'all, big bank take little bank, Debo. This our shit, but you can hold it. You keep it at your house, but it's ours. Goldman Sachs. Told you, their whole reality is on paper. Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs. That's who own all that. Meaning, that's who they owe. And they're not bigger than them. And I tell you, sometimes these things are financial. When I say financial, inside things we don't know about. God damn it, their water could be cut off. Damn it, they could have jacked their interest rates up. We don't know. We don't know the game. We don't know. But you know one thing, when they were getting this property, they were getting it on sweet deals. 3% interest rate. Stuff like that. But something with me don't set right with owing for 30 years. That's what we do. The average person does that. So I didn't know this what billionaires do. I didn't know that, y'all, because I didn't see nobody else do it. So let's carry on. Man, let's keep going. So y'all have y'all facts right here. They get better mortgage rates than the average person. But let's look at this one thing when I said before. Family, just because you got all that money, you could be a street hustler. You can be smarter a whole lot, but it still don't mean you smart. Meaning you could be like they could be just like us. They live rich, but they live on their level, blowing money, doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? They're all right, but I'm just saying they're all right, but you gotta remember it's the difference. Jerry Jones rich is different. Robert Kraft rich is different. Robert Kraft can wake up today and say, I want to purchase an island. That's the stuff that's to tell you is different, guys. This whole narrative of their rich behavior was all manufactured online. We already spoke about it last week. Dr. Dre admitted he was not a billionaire. 2012, Jay-Z only had 17 million. So it is not no proof of this billionaire shit. But it was a package deal with the hype, a package deal. You know Don King killed somebody before, right? You know Jay-Z's a billionaire, right? Every artist got a storyline. His is, he used to be a hustler, right? Yeah, he's smart. He's rich. He get money. Whatever he touches, he just gets it. But we have no proof, guys. But we do have proof of the failure. All right. That's all I'm saying. It's not personal. See that? Facebook. It's everywhere. Everybody wants to know about the second mortgage. And then you look at it how you want to look at it. Second mortgage. Casino deal didn't go through. Nothing's really going positive for them. No, they didn't spend money to buy nothing major. You got what I'm saying? You got to look. They sold title. It's a lot of things they did so they wouldn't be broke. That's another thing y'all don't get. They sold title. He sold title. He cashed out a Duce. See, I know what happened, man, because he old school. I see it now. I know what he did. You know what they did? When everybody else was selling their property, cashing out, like I showed y'all with Kanye, they didn't want to sell their property. So instead, he sold title. That's what happened. Instead, he sold his percentages of Duce because they didn't want to sell their property, guys. I'm seeing it now. That's what happened. See? Right here. When it was time for Kanye to cash out, he sold his Wyoming property, and Kanye West also sold his Malibu property. He cashed out. He didn't try to hold on to it. They tried to hold on to all their property and took out second mortgages. But don't forget, he sold title, and he didn't own it all by himself. He sold his percentage of Duce. He got 25% still. The Duce deal is what he had as a billionaire on paper. That helped him to be close to where he at. That's majority of his money was from the alcohol. All right? So what I'm saying is this. The only thing different from them is they kept all of their property and cashed out of companies and other things. But business-wise, nothing going forward. What I'm showing you this. Where more of their money came from? This right here. So you got to prove what? Since the NFL deal, when they gave him $20 million, during that time, he still took out a mortgage. Because that pandemic whipped everybody's ass. This is how you know the Mandela effect is for real, y'all. Nobody remembers the pandemic. People not remembering these guys were in the house for 5 years straight, not making no real money for 5 years straight. From 2021 to 25, that made 4 years. You're going to see within that 4 years, they said they had to get loans after that. People start selling things. 4 to 5 years not making money, spending, paying taxes, losing deals, losing money. It's not a good look. It's no prosperity. No prosperity. It's nothing going forward. Okay, they taking out second mortgages. Jeff Bezos just bought a new home. Mark Zuckerberg just bought a home for over $1 million, $100 million. Some people buying, some people cashing out, some people taking out loans. What? Let's keep it real life. We both going to get a car today. You're going to take out a loan. I'm going to buy it cash. It's a difference, right? All right. Or what? I might put more money down on the car than you, I might only be in a contract 3 years. You put less down, you in a contract 7 years. Still a difference, but it's reality. A loan is a loan. Let's go. So now let's look at what the people saying. Here's where it gets nasty. Everything is not my opinion. Running from the Ep files to show you people not letting that shit go. Exactly. They busted. Probably have their money in an offshore account. I'm thinking maybe some of their money locked up in offshore accounts. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some of their money frozen. That's just my stupid opinion. Because I know they ain't broke, but I know they're going through some financial struggles. I mean, scrambles. Things don't look like it's flowing. Currency flows. Something with them owing for 30 years don't set right with me. Isn't taking out a second mortgage their own money? I mean, they do have to pay it back or lose their home, right? There you have it. That's how it's done. Why spend your own money and you can spend someone else's? Well, some rich people do think like that. Let's say it again. That's how it's done. Why spend your own money and you can spend someone else's? Well, some people are groomed to spend other people's money. Told you. When you really look at people for who they are, that's all they did was get their hands in a lot of pots and spend other people's money. Then when it came time to make money on their own without no help, I'm seeing problems. I'm seeing somebody only made a lot of money because of their name. And when their name ain't good no more, it seems to me they can't make no money like that. That's what it looked like to me. And don't forget, this deal was because allegedly blacks were going to turn their back and stop watching the NFL. And this was how they got the blacks to start watching again. And this is also what started a lot of movements, but we're going to leave that alone. Let's go. I don't think they have as much money as they claim. There you have it. There's many different opinions. A lot of people are starting to feel they don't have the money they claim. See that? Money-wise. People, this is being spoken about right now as we speak. All right? Here you have it right here. Key details on the second mortgage. These are the facts. $57 million and $57.7.5. The loan is official. Term. What are the terms of the loan? According to the Beaumont Enterprise, a 30-year loan with a 5% interest rate for the first 10 years. Now, this home for 2017, that means they 10 years is almost coming up. But within that time, they took out 2 mortgages. And this, okay, they bought it for $88 million. The mortgage, the money they owe, they saying the 2 mortgages add up to $110 million. It is what it is. But there you have it. Damn, he's scary as you know what. He's so damn ugly. Now I'm going to say this has nothing to do with the topic. When I tell you guys, stick to the topic. But I'm also showing you, wherever he shows his face, he will be roasted and disrespected. That's why they don't get numbers like that no more. People I'm just telling y'all what it is, y'all. All right? These are not my opinions. He's so damn ugly. Yes, he is. He's always freaked me out. So then I tell you the word freaky means freaking me out. Guys are freaking me out. When I told y'all proud of being freaks and freaky, he's freaking me out. Means y'all weirdos. He's creepy. Weird. Right here. He has always freaked me out. He's always freaked me out. Good thing Beyonce don't care what people think. Just buy her concert tickets and be quiet. That's somebody using sarcasm being funny. Use the equity in your property. It's wasted money just sitting, waiting to be used. And it's cheaper than a personal loan. So this person is telling you, you're supposed to use the equity in your property. It's wasted money just sitting there. It's waiting to be used, and it's cheaper than a personal loan. Okay, sir, you might be right. But when we talk about billionaires, 3-point plus, that don't sound right, bro. That's y'all brain. Y'all brain thing. It's wasted money just sitting there. No such thing as wasted money sitting there. And no such thing as wasted money, ass. Wasted money, ain't no wasted money sitting there. Okay, it's let me show you This is what I mean by online idiots, y'all. If you don't listen to nothing else I say, just don't listen. No online idiots no more. Don't even listen to me. I tell you that. How many times I say, don't believe nothing I say without fact checking. Now, family, a second mortgage is money just laying around. So being able to just wasted money laying around, I take it, and then I got debt after that. Is it really wasted money? Is it really wasted money just sitting around? All right. Because if I get a second mortgage, even though this nigga says just money laying around, I'm back in debt again. Okay. It's easy to talk about that shit when you live in an apartment or you might, wherever the fuck you at. Just showing y'all, guys. We're going to leave it alone. We will not be pissed off today. Let's go. Use the equity in your property. It's wasted money just sitting. All right, y'all. So all the homeowners, go use it. Go ahead. All right. It's cheaper than a personal loan. Keyword, idiot. If I'm a billionaire, why the hell do I need a personal loan? I have $3 billion. Why do I need a personal loan? Does it make sense? Where I'm from, it's called hustling backwards. All right? I'm not trying to owe you, bro, and owe you, and owe you. And on top of that, it's slow. There's no money circulating. I don't care if you say, fam, we want to give you this store. We want you to run this store for us, and we'll split everything with you 50-50. No, you trying to put me in debt. It's slow. I might not make no damn money, and then I'll fuck around, owe y'all money. My percentage gone, and y'all done tricked me to be in debt, and I'm the one fucked up because I said I'd do it. No, I don't want to owe nobody shit. That's how I look at it. Now, it's one thing, like I say, man, in this game, that's what y'all don't get. They sign contracts. A lot come with the contracts. But in the end, they don't always get to keep everything. In the end, everything is not always theirs. Maybe when it was a plan, hey, you guys are going to be the richest. We also going to make it look like it too. Hey, we got a Bel Air home. We got things for you guys. But now it could be where we taking some of that shit back. We have no clue. All I know is I know this for a fact. God damn it, he was a rapper. She was a singer. He couldn't get a record deal for over 10 years. She was in the group. All of a sudden, they become these big-ass rich people, and I don't have a lot of proof on how they made all their billions. And I'm going to say they're entertainers, and I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to say I don't believe shit they say. All right? Jay-Z and BEYONCE, they didn't have money. Basically saying they just average Joe Blows, and it's starting to show with their fucking mortgages and loans. Let's go. All right, let's go. Broke people talking about rich people problems is crazy. Stay in your tax bracket. I heard that. Now let's clarify this, family. If you are poor, it's people that want you to stay poor. And you know how you stay poor? By never having knowledge, information about finances, real estate. Did you know real estate was the closest you was ever going to get to owning property and land? They didn't want you to know that. So family, it's okay. You want to fantasize about something? I rather you fantasize about one day you're going to be rich from working hard, or I respect you fantasizing on one day you're going to get your dream home than ever believing or following anybody. It's not wrong if you want to dream home. It's not wrong if you got plans and you say one day I want to live off the land. I want to move somewhere to the Virgin Islands and I want to just have some land and just live my life. Hey, you never know when you got to purchase, guys. So this statement right here, I want you to show for 2026. No, you're rich in the mind first. And I'm saying this. Yes, broke people, meaning people that know goddamn well they ain't never going to be shit. That's what I call a broke person. A broke person, in my opinion, right, when I use these terms, is a person that know damn well they ain't about nothing. They don't have nothing. They never had nothing. And they know for a fact they're never going to have nothing. And every time they touch something, they're going to always be broke. You can give them everything, they're going to still be broke. Broke people are a certain type of people. You know how some people always going to have something? You ain't broke. But broke people always got what? Stories. So let's clarify this. Broke people talking about rich people problems is crazy. Stay in your tax bracket. Now here's the trick. Guess what? We talking about second mortgages. Guess what, guys? You don't have to be rich to take out a goddamn mortgage. and you don't got to be rich to be a homeowner. Here's the tricks. When you're poor, you think so super. See, when you're poor, you hear the word mortgage, you think rich. No, guys, this conversation applies to anybody. When you say mortgage is a rich conversation, that just shows how poor you are. So I'm saying that because, guys, if you don't learn about mortgage through Jay-Z and Beyonce, you ain't never going to learn what a second mortgage is. This is public information for you to learn. You don't wait till you get the money to learn about mortgages. You learn now. This for the millennium. This for the Generation Z. This for the young people to learn. Don't listen to idiots. Learn about mortgage and finances now so you won't go through this. It's called you don't want no damn second mortgage. Don't believe the hype. All right? Now I will say this. Okay? If we talking investments, all right. If I can't give them the pass because they billionaires. Now I will say this. If they took out a second mortgage to build some exclusive, to build up the property some more and make the property worth $200 million, okay, I get it. But family, I can't, it doesn't make sense because they multi-billionaires. An average person taking out a second mortgage, that don't mean they're broke. That's them taking a loan out. Yes, these are everyday things. So they're doing what everyday people do. And like I said, this is no knock towards them. It's just that on paper, they 3.5. And don't forget, Tina is selling gumbo right now as we speak at pop-up shops. So what is going on? All right. It started to look like, is there money frozen? What is going on? Why is Tina working? Let's go. So I'm saying that because, look, y'all. Yes, broke people, we shall stay in our lane. Compared to rich, yes, we're broke. But this topic is not a rich topic. This is not a rich people's conversation, guys. Once we talk about mortgage and loans, that's not a rich people conversation. People got loans. You get what I'm saying? You ask the average person that got to pay a mortgage right now how they feel about this whole conversation. You feel me? All right. They'll tell you, God damn it, you can have a mortgage and still be broke. You can have a mortgage and feel broke as hell. All right? They know what's up. Especially around trying to pay them right now. Let's go. Says, look, they must be broke. This boy looked like he could snort a line a mile long. You see what they're trying to say? I ain't gonna say they broke, but I'm gonna say they going through something financially. Beyonce was pretty, but when she married him, it's like she's not attractive anymore. So I'm showing y'all this, guys. When I said it's not so much of Beyonce, he's getting all the smoke, and he's the one getting all the blame. Got it? These might be all his better decisions. Every lick of bad news they getting could be because of him. Even his property shit could have nothing to do with Beyonce at all. The second mortgage could have nothing to do with her at all. And like I say, he's the genius. He's the one getting $20 million here, taking out loans. So I don't know. I don't know. And the only reason why I said that, the main reason why, y'all, I'm going to tell you, y'all, all my whole opinion. The only reason why I don't look at them as billionaires, because the past years, I've been just looking at how money hungry they are, how thirsty they are. And it just looked like, to me, I don't even see them enjoying their billions. They have not even gave me a billionaire persona. They just didn't. God damn it, watch the Epstein special. Let's do something. Study billionaires. They do not even have billionaire behavior. So that's the only thing that messed me up. I want to register it in my brain, but it's just not registered. Some keep telling me a lot of their shit was on paper in 10-year deals and shit. You know, they got so much shit sold up in contract, they adding it up. But when it's time for them payouts, and like I say, them disrespecting him, they ain't got nothing to do with it, y'all. But I just want to show y'all how far it is. All right? Not. If it's going towards an investment that will probably triple that amount and pay the loan back, wealthy people don't use their own cash to turn a profit. Always use the bank's money. So like I said, no. Well, now look, that statement is true for an average person. But if I'm a billionaire taking out 50 million, no, it's not 50 million, it's 100 million. Two mortgages. F. All right. I'm gonna leave it alone. But like I said, guys, after this, it was never gonna get better. Now let's slow it up. Ever since they've been in trouble, they haven't gotten anything done positive. They have not been progressing forward. Now, you will see with LeBron. LeBron lays low. LeBron James, y'all, he has humbled himself. So remember a while ago, I said I ain't even talking about LeBron no more? I will give it to LeBron. LeBron has officially humbled himself. He took his ass whipping, guys. He's being more humble on the court. LeBron has been humbled. And the thing about LeBron, we have to remember, he was not accused of all the stuff everybody else was. LeBron just had to get a good whipping and spanking to know he's not the king no more. He humbled himself. And I will give LeBron this. Even though LeBron owns media companies, he's not going overdose. He's not overdoing it with his media topics. LeBron is no longer also trying to sway us to love him. He said, F it. I'm just going to play ball and just mind my business. So I will give LeBron James that. But I told you, nobody's going to prosper, guys, because this is how they're labeled on paper. And if you don't believe that, you're just going to see nothing good has gone in their favor because all they have been doing is playing media games. Not with the world, only with their fan base. And do not forget, the Diddler still has his mansion. He still got a lot of stuff. He took his losses. Everybody had to take losses. It's just that your favorite couple, their losses have to be covered up. Last we heard, Diddy's down to 400 million. He was a billionaire. So everybody's taking losses. Kanye took losses. He was a billionaire. He went down. It is said he made other moves, went back up. But just know, when he first took his losses, his ass lost over 300 billion. Everybody been taking losses. They are the only couple that allegedly gained 2 billion in a crisis. They're the only ones gained $1 billion plus. What I'm talking about, everybody. Brad Pitt done took losses. Everybody. According to their news, they are the only couple that have actually, they're the only celebrities that have been prospering. They made $1 billion, guys, while everybody else been losing. According to their news. Family, even LeBron James been losing money. Everybody been losing. It's just that everybody's narrative is not the richest couple. See? It's like if I'm known to be the smartest guy and y'all find out I'm dumb for real, I played all this time I'm so smart. The rumor was I went to college out of junior high. I was a young boy genius. Built my first computer at 12. Years later, I'm 35. Y'all find out whole time a high school dropout. I don't know shit about computers for real. And it was just my gimmick. That's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. So let's go. Everybody in Hollywood got a storyline. fatjoe leads the Thank You NYPD concert at Madison Square Garden. fatjoe did a concert strictly for NYPD. I'm going to say, fatjoe, that was a good job. You did a good concert for your coworkers. And I want to salute the NYPD as well, because y'all, the NYPD won in the end. Yes, they did. And I've been putting together. The NYPD is the hip-hop police. They had their own rappers. Yes, they did. We have went through a generation of the first hip-hop cops. The hip-hop police was not undercover officers just in cars. They were also rappers as well. So fatjoe did a concert for some of his coworkers. And I want to salute the NYPD for cleaning those streets up, doing a good job. Y'all won in the end. It was a war, NYPD, from the 90s. No, screw that. The 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010. But in the end, the NYPD won. Y'all got all the scum and trash off the street. You made everybody move out, and y'all sent everybody else to jail. And in the end, y'all won. And I'm going to say I did a good job because I'm a grown man now. But only one thing, I got a question for y'all, NYPD. Do y'all give y'all snitches and confidential informants pensions and salaries when they retire too? Do they get like pensions and stuff? Because a lot of these guys need help out here. Other than that, salute to the NYPD for doing a good job. Other than that, it was cops and robbers. In the end, y'all won. And y'all had some of the most talented artists of our time. Yes, y'all did. So fatjoe leads the Thank You NYPD concert at NY. So guess what, family? Around here, we ain't already know. We get the joke, don't we? All right. I don't got to say nothing else. Let's move on. I'm showing y'all. Hip-hop is dead, y'all. The game is over. No topics today. No topics at all. The only topic is rumors and the dirty narratives of the second mortgage. GoFundMe's. Oh, man. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. It ain't no topics. J. Cole confronts Cameron over lawsuit. Pop. Cameron, I already know. I already told on you guys already. You guys are both down together. You both work for Jay-Z, pickleheads. You work for Jay-Z, Cameron, picklehead. J. Cole work for Jay-Z, picklehead. I said before, that fake lawsuit was fake. Not in the courtroom. J. Cole confronts Cameron over lawsuit. Who confronts each other over lawsuits that's in court? No, it's called fake news. They all use lawsuits for gimmicks. That was their last gimmick. Lawsuits. They don't have no gimmick. Cameron, did I make you take all that pink off? Why you don't wear pink no more, bro? Huh? Why you don't wear pink no more? Cameron, if I was you, I'd have kept wearing my pink. Oh, I get it. You're exposed, Cam. Why you stop wearing pink, Cam? I'd have kept wearing my pink. Fool, if people want to joke on me, if y'all thought I was fruity because of my pink, and I know I ain't fruity, I'd have kept wearing my pink. Huh? No, the pink program is for real. Cam took that pink off. Cam, were you at the concert too? Did you help? You might as well. God damn it. Y'all the first rapping officers. Let's go. Guess what, Cam? This was coming down next, Harlem. This was coming next, Harlem. Big L's brother breaks his silence in new documentary. Another story of a dead man, Big L. And I did used to like Big L. Yes, I did. But he's gone. And his brother's doing a documentary on it. They're going to be going into the death. Speaking about how other people died. A lot of things happened in that Big L case. It's bringing up extra old dirt, darkness. This will also give Cameron and Dame and them something to talk about. Because Big L was around them. fatjoe too. Maybe this will get them something to talk about. But just know, the Big L documentary is on the way. And they will get to moving around. That's right. Because don't forget, Big L got slaughtered in Harlem. Yes, he did. He was supposed to be the next Nas. Big L was supposed to be the biggest thing out of Harlem, out of New York. But we're not going to go there. Because all we got left is knockoff rappers. You know for a fact Cam couldn't rap like Big L. That's why Cam don't rap no more. Big L was a real rapper. All he want to do is rap. Fact. Big L was the real rapper. We're going to get Cameron and Mace. And we're going to control them little boys. Meanwhile, do you see the punks they are? Guess what, Cam? No comments, no likes, no views. Because the beef with you and J. Cole is a Rock Nation manifestation. All right? Fake news. Complex, I told you, y'all done. It ain't my fault. See that? Daily news. That's real news. This you and J. Cole lawsuit ain't real, but this Big L doc is. Talk about that. Let's go. Anything hip-hop shall flop, 50. All hip-hop. See all hip-hop? All hip-hop complex. Let's go. Check it out, 50. I told you. Look. In 1 hour away from a day, 23 hours, 50 Cent weaponizes alleged Bieber-Usher fist fight. No reaction, no like, no comments. Okay. You don't believe that? Y'all know I did the Usher Justin Bieber episode Friday. It didn't get a lot of views. I spoke about the update yesterday. It didn't get a lot of views. All right? That goddamn video I did yesterday, last I checked, didn't even go 5,000. All my shit averaged 5,000 over. I'm telling you, I know why I sing. It ain't no fucking news. It ain't no news. It ain't no topics. It ain't. It ain't. If it ain't no drama spectacle, it ain't no news. The media, look, we being crashed right now. So get ready for this financial crash, or you better keep your shit running. The Shade Room, you crashing. What they try to run with, Lotto and 21 Savage? No, I don't be on social media like that because I'm also tired of seeing all these whack-ass blogger postings. See that? Now they're trying to bring Lotto. It's not going to work. She been doing her thing. But guess what? Being pregnant ain't news no more. Too cute. Video shows cheetah-inspired baby announcement. Shade Room, a whole day. 1 comment, 18 likes, 21 reactions. Let's go. What they say about Lotto? What is cute about being pregnant by a married man? No, that's a shot at Shade Room. What Shade Room say? She's too cute with that baby. Shade Room, exploitation. Are you going to admit today TSR is a knockoff TMZ? Bootleg TMZ. Shade Room, your time up. What they say? You think somebody posting pregnant is cute? What is cute about being pregnant by a married man? And it's being said he's married. Told you, nobody cares about y'all news. And at this point, you're talking about low-level celebrities. Any entertainer, any rapper without a gold album or a platinum record, that's a joke. We call it going wood. It's called a nobody. Back in the days when you ain't go gold, you was never seen again. But online, you can actually be seen without a career. Ask Blueface. All right? Why am I showing you this idiot? Update. His face looks like a roadmap. It ain't no news. Ain't no news. It's dead. You want to know some real news? These guys ain't getting paid yet. They got stalled out. They ass quit. They going broke. They being fired. Guess what, Atlanta? Guess what? Everywhere with an airport, it's going to be more homeless people because they taking over the airport. ICE going to take over. TSA, they losing their job. Didn't I tell y'all a particular people going to end up bad? They all going to be done. Told y'all that gov shutdown was for more than one thing. Some of these guys were trying to cling on to their jobs without a paycheck, still coming to work because they didn't want to lose that TSR job. Guess who that was? Didn't I tell you they was also giving people a hint to go get another job? Where they said some people that worked at TSA was waiting, but they did take up other jobs. Those people are going to be all right. But guys, it is thousands upon people that just stuck around at that job because they didn't want to leave. And now they don't have no income. They are backed up in their bills. They were waiting on a payout. Some of them were told that they're going to get back pay, 10 grand, and some of them were sticking around, and some of them, they ain't getting a penny. They've been tricked. Told you. If any of them TSA workers were woke, I told them they all set up. A lot of y'all, any one of y'all that had a government job and you were calling yourself woke on these apps, it's not a coincidence if you lost your job. It's not a coincidence if you got stalled out a little bit. Just enough to get backed up in your bills. It's not a mistake. I just pray that none of you guys that work for the gov was calling yourself woke. Because if you did, it's a reason why a lot of y'all getting laid off. Here's the proof. Know why I say that? I saw how a lot of the TSA workers look. They look just like us in the hood. And I'm going to say a lot of them might have was doing too much. But just know this. They're not getting their jobs back. It's going to be so many people struggling this summer. Now, this is the point with them. The workers should have been looking for other jobs. They have been going through this since November. Some of them been sticking around. And we spoke about it. Only the veterans coming back. All those new jacks that got hired within the pandemic, they getting fired. The pandemic was an assimilation. Nothing was real. The wrong move, over. The pandemic was a time to secure everything you have. And if you don't have it, get it. Secure your fortress. Now you see why everybody's building bunkers? The bunkers represent security. People that's smart have been building their security up these past 4 to 5 years. Y'all also don't get this point. As long as we at war, it is no stability. You guys can, you can think, you can keep talking all you want, whatever. The people that understand knows the best, smartest thing to do is stay put in your bunker and mind your business and stay out the way and enjoy what you have and love your family. And that's it. Everybody knows this. We in a time of chaos. The country's at war. Gas going up. Gas is up before the summer. That's not a mistake. People getting laid off. That's not a mistake. Everything that's happening is not a mistake. It's called economics, all right? Social science. So I'm trying to tell y'all all, people are still stuck at airports. People still been spending their money. Then they going to complain how gas up. Everybody's doing everything opposite except for what? Stacking their money up, being focused, letting things blow over. Therefore, y'all are going to witness some of the most horrific things before this year is out. And I'm talking about what happened is the old Americans have been phasing out and the new America has been established since last year. Everybody that's in a good standard, thank you very much, Linnell. Thank you so much for always supporting. Everybody right now that's in good standards in your life, whether you got a few problems or not, it doesn't matter, guys. This is real talk, right? As long as your life is going forward, you're going to be all right. Everybody else has to figure this out on their own. These are all the things I spoke about. They're not helping nobody no more. You want to make it real simple? Being that everybody's mouth is so big and we're so grown, we've been in this country how long, y'all? We're grown-ups, right? We all know the ins and outs. Just look at it like the country now is like, since you guys are so grown, just do it all on your own. Figure everything out on your own now, guys. Y'all have big mouths. Y'all talk a lot in chat rooms and y'all go live. Let's see if y'all are ready for life itself without no direction, no help, or without a trending topic. And now you're seeing the failure, guys. Why? If you know anything about history, whenever the country's at war, it's things going on. It's called monopoly on the whole board. What y'all also don't get is it's been many different negotiations. It's been a reset on the whole planet. The whole year has been sit-downs. This country has sat down with every country. They've been sitting down for the business that's going to come. See, business going to come. The business coming. But other things got to get worked out first. What's the main thing? Because I tell you, I keep up with the real talk. Everything I be talking about, you know what they said? The real conversation is this. They say security must be solidified first. That's what all this chaos about. When I told you, ain't nothing going to move until all the criminals go to jail. Because security is first. We're not bringing out no new tech. We ain't bringing out no new jobs. Ain't going to be no businesses booming. We ain't feeding that system until all the security is solidified. All criminals must go. So I've been giving y'all the clues, showing y'all, no, the world going to go forward. Here, check this new tech out, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. You're going to walk. Everybody's going to be walking around with Oakley shape. Everybody's going to be walking around. You ain't going to look at your phone. People going to be looking at their phone on their glasses, talking to their glasses. It's going to be different shit. People going to have the Cyclops meta glasses. You feel me? The world is already here, but they didn't unleash everything yet. The crime has to go. How the hell are we all going to be walking around with $1,000 worth of merchandise and all these criminals robbing shit? Stores keep getting broken into. How they going to open up a meta store? They're already robbing the Apple store. They know this. We can't open up a fucking meta store with the glasses, but you know what I'm saying, the Oculus. We can't do that. They know business cannot go forward until security is a must. So I've been telling y'all all how it's going to go down. When I've been telling you the end of crime means the new world order will start after crime is done. This is what I was trying to get y'all to get. It's nothing nobody going to do to stop it this time. Because it's called bite the bullet. This is what I learned. Reaganomics. Everybody's going to go through these hardships for a second, but it's going to be a big-ass boom after this. Starting after this summer when that ball dropped. When the ball dropped this summer, the World Cup, all countries are coming to America, y'all, this year. Y'all don't get, this is the biggest event in the world. You always talking about other countries, they all going to be right here. But it's also going to be future endeavors. They're not just coming here for no damn games. They're going to be scouting out business plots. They're going to be scouting real estate. It's going to be a world event, business deals. The new world is ushered now. Meaning, if you failed before, you still got a chance to win. This is what they don't want you to know. Their world has come to an end. It's your turn now. This is how it works. You seeing rich people struggle, but you struggled your whole life. Now it's your turn to stop struggling. All you have to do is go down the right way, because it's going to be a boom. Okay, they wanted the casino in New York. Why? They know it's going to be a big boom coming. They know this. The elite know what's happening. That's why I was trying to get all y'all. Don't worry about this distraction. Don't get distracted this time with the crying bullshit. Get you a piece of the rock, because it's coming. This country is going to be flooded with money. Remember, I told you that. It's just that we are now in the time of have and have-nots, and they have to lay down law and order. That's why the man said on TV yesterday, because he was getting drilled about the administration. And they asked him straight up, and he had to say it. The main thing we're concerned with right now is security. What else? Securing overseas. Securing all adversaries. Anybody think they're a threat, look like a threat, act like a threat, you getting checked. From overseas to right here. Don't matter who you are. They told you what they was going to do. They doing it. No more business going there. So we get this shit clear. Nobody making no money. Ain't nobody getting rich. Why? You got rich already. A lot of y'all doing criminal shit. Dealing with criminals. Washing money. Laundering money. Shipping off humans in containers. Shipping humans on trucks. Moving drugs. Y'all rich, right? Well, we're going to stop it now. Now we're going to see who's really legit. Shake them books down. So that's what's happening, y'all. The planet got a big shakedown. America got reset. Shakedown. Shakedown. Run them pockets. Run them accounts. God damn it. People owe back pay on student loans. They falling off the cliff. I'm going to show you why people are going to be buried, y'all. These are facts. You could work at TSA, you get laid off, but guess what? You was already getting garnished for your student loan money. Now you in super debt. You never coming back. That's the world they set. They set these traps, guys, where you're going to be jammed up one way or another. Americans right now paying back student loans, and that money they ain't never going to see. No, that's what happened. No, what America said? Y'all fools took out all them loans. You thought you wasn't going to pay it back. So you asked me why the hell I'm paying back a loan from 2015. Because I told you it applies to everybody. That's why I don't feel sorry for nobody. The only people running their mouth is the people that ain't been doing shit. Got it? Just know. You see them Americans? Man, a lot of them in debt. A lot of people in debt. Many different ways. That student loan debt alone is crippling people. Why? They got people in garnishment, guys. And you can't tell the gov how much they're going to garnish or when to stop. What you not looking at? I did not show y'all that one woman, she owed $300,000 in student loans, $250,000, the same as a damn house. Yeah. And her interest is $30,000. And she was nothing but in her 30s having her first kid. So I'm telling you, people getting slaughtered financially. Got it, y'all? So on that note, everybody going through financial problems. I don't doubt it with them. All right? If money-wise talking about it, it got merit to it. I'm not dealing with no janky-ass news. The facts of their finances is right in your face. We're going to do a recap one more time respectfully so everybody get it for themselves. You are getting nothing but fake-ass news. It ain't no entertainment. They control it all. They are the bad news that nobody want to talk about. Therefore, it ain't nothing to talk about. Let's go. Why Beyonce and Jay-Z took out a second mortgage. I don't want to talk about them, but if I ain't talking about them, I wouldn't be coming on today because it ain't no topics. And this is the news. See that? Beyonce and Jay-Z took out second, $57 million mortgage. The second. Altogether, it's $100 million plus. Here go the facts. Key details on the second mortgage. See that? So I be trying to tell you guys, right? If I want to be a blogger, I can blog the facts every day, 24/7, fresh off the press. The press comes through the same channel. It's just about what spin we going to put on it. But it's right here in your face. Key details on the second mortgage, $57 million. So guys, if you in debt, you owe money, feel good about yourself. So what you owe a little 20, 30,000, that ain't shit. So what you owe a little 100,000. Yeah, that's a little something, it ain't much. You don't owe nobody 57 million. All right? Okay. What would you rather have, guys? Let's make this shit simple. Would you rather owe somebody 100,000 or 57 million? Would you rather owe somebody 10,000 or don't owe nobody 57 million at all? All right, let's go. Now, let's get back to the facts right here. The property they bought in 2017 for $88 million. But now they have taken out mortgages equaling $100 million on that property. Okay. Who is the lender? Who lent them the money? Who actually owns the goddamn property? Morgan Stanley Private Banking. Bingo. Terms. According to Beaumont Enterprise, a 30-year loan with a 5% interest rate for first 10 years. So homeowners, you don't have to tell your business, do you have a 5% interest rate on your property? So I told you they get everything given to them. You could be poor, you get a record deal, you become a star, and then after that, they give you everything. Well, that's about it. Don't mean you earn nothing. You get fixed, you get the best rates, you get everything perfect. Shows lined up for you, money on the table. Hey, we got another ad for you. Hey, we got another company for you. They give you everything. But guess what? In the end, that's why they take it all back. Does the Jackson family have Michael Jackson estate? Does Prince family have his estate? Does Tupac family have his estate? Does Whitney Houston family have her estate? We can keep going. We can keep going. Told you, it's good to play the land of make-believe. Let's talk reality. That's Morgan Stanley. That's Morgan Stanley shit. All right? Meaning they ask owe money. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. If Jay-Z is not a bank, he is not that rich. Meaning they rich, but that man is not giving out millions. He ain't giving out money like Morgan Stanley. And when he dead, Jay-Z ain't gonna be Sean Carter, ain't gonna be nowhere close to Morgan Stanley. All right? So I'm saying that because let's keep it toned down. Now, see when I say y'all look alike? You see that worker right there at TSA? Now look at Blueface. See the same hairstyle? I told y'all have the same look. He looks like a weirdo. You work at TSA. Are you a weirdo? Told you. They all look the same, guys. Just know, you see that worker? Her ass got laid off and sent home. On that note, y'all got y'all facts. They owe money. Here goes some more facts. Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage. Answer the question. One of him, two of them. No second mortgage. What did Kanye do? He already sold his Wyoming property. He didn't take out a second mortgage. What else Kanye did? He took a loss on his Malibu property. He took a $30 million loss because he bought it and sold it. Let's go. Right here. Kanye West did not take out a second mortgage on his infamous Malibu home, but he rather sold it at a massive loss in 2024 for $21 million after purchasing it for $57.3. Kanye West took a $36 million loss off one property in Malibu, and somebody took a $200 million loss. Something like that. But just know, Kanye already took his losses. He already took his losses, cashed out. Kanye didn't hide his financial losses. Diddy didn't hide his financial losses. Nobody did. Got it? Here's your facts. So you ask yourself, you don't have to be that smart. Why Kanye didn't take out a second mortgage? When you sit here making up all these excuses, well, rich people, that's what they do. You know, rich people, they just take out, you know, for their taxes and stuff like that, you know. Well, why he didn't do it? All right? But don't forget, according to social media, Kanye been went broke. Kanye is broke. Kanye is all messed up. Remember? He's all, oh man, Kanye. Nope, no second mortgage. What Kanye said, I'm free. I say what I want. He proved it to you, right? He's free. He ain't got a lot of mortgages. He don't got a 30-year mortgage. That I know of, not no second year. Nope. All right. You got your facts. This real news. See that? Beyonce and Jay-Z leverage. See that? Realtor.com. Leverage luxury with staggering mortgage on their $88 million Bel Air mansion. Realtor. Got it? I shall never quote Negro news when it comes to them at all. See that? Realtor. Money-wise. Now, you guys get to work and you figure it out. Let them tap dance. Ain't no topics. The topic is they falling on their face. That's about it, y'all. Kanye, he's laughing. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Sorry for the topic, but if I didn't do the topic, I would have came on, y'all. It's nothing to talk about. Meaning, I would have literally had to act like I didn't see this news and say, well, ain't no news today. Fuck it, I ain't coming on. But nah, this is the news. It just is. The news is their finances being critiqued. The news is, or I say the word is, or the questions are they really billionaires? So if y'all really want to know what's going on now, everybody is searching and digging to try to find out if they really billionaires. Beyonce was pretty, but when she married him, it's like she's not even attractive anymore. All right? He's getting all the blame. He's getting all the blame. Somebody said exactly. What's the main thing they said? To show y'all he did not escape at all? Running from X-Files. Exactly. One person said running from X-Files. The next person said exactly. They busted. Probably have their money in offshore accounts. And I'm going to assume maybe some of their offshore accounts got frozen. That's my assumption. Tina knows selling Gumbo, second mortgages, maybe some money got frozen. All right. 300 million of their dollars is real estate. All their money is not guaranteed. When they quote that billion, just know their billions don't mean that's all the money they had to spend. It's their whole life total together. They deals, they contract, they homes, all of that. Got it? All right. Just showing y'all. Damn, he's scariest. He's so damn ugly. Told you, Jay, they don't like you, bro. They just don't like you. I don't agree with them saying this stuff because this has nothing to do with the topic, but I just wanted you to see. When I told you before, guys, they're never coming back. And when I show you, whenever their faces shown, it's going to be bad news. I'm just giving y'all an update because I just wanted y'all all to get it. It's not me. Have nothing against him. I don't need them for nothing, but I'm going to tell y'all what it is. Why it's not fair. It's not fair that I can talk about everybody all these times. Over 1,000 episodes. Everybody on YouTube got over 500 videos, but we never was supposed to tell the truth about them. Never supposed to speak on them like they're not regular people. This ain't no slander. This ain't no bashing. It's called I'm not blind and idiot. And he don't pay me. He don't own my ass. All right? He owns you guys because he made it where y'all will never be bigger than him. Y'all all bowed down, and that's why y'all didn't let y'all talents take y'all around the world, guys. Y'all became fans so long, all your content creators are fans. Your bloggers are fans. Nobody looked at themselves as an important entity as one day maybe they could make it to a certain level. They didn't know that. They didn't know you can't be big praising other people. The NFL can't be the NFL. They keep talking about the NBA. The NFL can't, Fox can't be who they are if they're always worried about CBS. That's the problem. Y'all are controlled by people you feel have more money than you. But that's a recipe for them because the white man got more money than them. And Morgan Stanley owns that damn house, right? And just know that as long as you follow him, that's why you ain't going to never own no house. Got it? On that note, man, inspiration is one thing. Fake inspiration is another. You like who you like. It's all your choice. Other than that, just know the game is over. We out of here. Catch y'all later. Anybody got a problem with it, just do your own research. It ain't no research, guys. It's just real news and fake news. That's all it is. We out. One. Thank you again, Linnell. And thank you, everybody that support the channel, everybody that's in Cash App, Super Chat, by membership. If you would like to donate, you also could purchase you a membership, access to over 200 videos. Got a lot of videos dropping this spring, summer. That's how we do. Yeah, we're going to be very active. So I'll holler at y'all for sure.